Hey, what is going on, everybody? Aaron here from Break the Internet, and welcome back to another episode of His First here on GhostSickness or Tristan's channel. I know you guys, some of you might really like this series, some of you might not, because you want to see just strictly Tristan make his videos. But if you don't like this video, then this isn't for you, and maybe click off the video. If you don't like me, then I guess you can dislike the video, but you don't dislike GhostSickness videos. It's just not a thing that you do. So anyway, guys, like I said, his first, and it's going to be my first time moving out, which is oddly enough a few days ago. So this isn't like a video that happened like a lot of other like story time videos, or his first was like 6 years ago or like 5 years ago, or it was like recalling a past event. But this one is going to be me recalling events that happened actually 3 days ago. So all of the events are like packed into my mind. So I guess I'll talk about a little bit of before, what led up to me wanting to move out, and of course just how I feel now. So when it first started off, I just, like any, I guess, younger teenager, I guess maybe getting a little bit closer to 20. Currently, I'm 19 years old, but you always have this like feeling in your brain and in your body. You're just like, I just don't want to live with my parents anymore. And it's not that I don't like my parents. I mean, I love my parents to death. They're literally the best freaking parents I could ever ask for. But it's just a certain point in your life where you're just like, I want to live on my own. I want to be able to do what I want. I mean, my parents didn't really have that many rules or anything, but I just like, I want to be able to like come home, make videos, and scream as loud as I want if I like want to, without having to worry about like my brothers being asleep because they have to wake up for school, or my parents being asleep because they have to, I guess, go to work in the morning. I didn't want to have to worry about that. Also, I just feel like I'm 19 years old. I should be able to support myself anyway and live out on my own, and I don't want my parents to have to like worry about paying for like my food and doing like my laundry and stuff like that. And it's just like, I just felt like it was time, and I took this step, and I was like, well, I'm making a little bit more money with being like a professional voice actor within like the past couple of months, and I'm just like, yeah, I can fully support myself, and I'm gonna move out. So I talked to my parents about it, and I thought they were gonna be kind of mad because they'd be like, oh, you can't afford it, and no, you can't do this, and you can't do that. But they were kind of just like, all right, we support you, and we're gonna help you move and stuff like that. When are you moving out? So I was like, didn't really expect that when I sat down with my parents. Didn't really expect that kind of reaction, but then they were kind of just like, all right, we'll help you out, do what you need to do, and we'll go and do it. So that conversation actually happened maybe like 2 weeks before I actually did move out, which was last Monday. I don't know when you guys are getting this video, but yeah, so it was like the 16th of February, depending on when you guys get this video. So after I had the conversation with them, of course, getting all these things situated of moving in, I'm actually living right now currently I moved in with one of my coworkers from work. Her name is Jamie. She's really cool, and I've known her for, I mean, basically the entire time of working there, and been like I guess friends, I guess you can say, for about a year. So it's a lot of talking in one video. So anyway, of course, getting all that situated, and just, I guess the hardest part would be having to like pack up all my things in like a house that I've lived in for such a long time, probably like 6 years, and just like packing up my stuff. I'm like, yep, this is real. There's really no backing out from this now, and I'm moving out. So the hardest thing was getting like my setup. I mean, I have like 3 monitors. I have a really kind of big computer. I have a lot of electronic stuff, like a really big, like 2 studio lights, a tripod, a boom arm for my mic, like just all the different things like come into one, and trying to figure out where to put them in their box and stuff like that. It took me like 3 to 4 days just for my setup alone, and then clothes took another day, and just everything kind of just like, it was a lot of things that I had to pack up into one space. So once I did that, of course, I was able to get everything into one space, and the day finally came where I was moving, and I was just, it's like a movie moment almost. I had all my stuff packed. It was like all downstairs, and the only thing that was left in my room was my bed, because I wasn't able to take it because it was a little bit too big for the room that I'm currently staying in. And I was just kind of standing there. I made my last vlog in that room, and I was kind of just like, yeah, this is the last time I'm going to be in this room. This is the last time I'm really going to be supported by my parents. I mean, don't get me wrong, they still help me with paying with like phone bills and like insurance and stuff like that. But as far as like paying for food, or for my rent, or for my internet, or for anything that I need, it's kind of just like, yep, this is the last time I'm gonna be in this room. Last time my parents are gonna support me as far as like rent goes and stuff like that. And it did really hit me hard. I mean, I didn't like start crying. I feel like I like teared up a little bit. But my dad came like to talk to me, and he started crying. And then my stepmom like came in. They were just like, yeah, we want you to come over as much as possible. And I didn't mention this, but I only moved away like maybe 20 minutes away, so it's not far at all. But it's still like just the idea and the concept of me moving out was really sad to them. as well as me. So I was able to get all of my stuff, and we only had to take 2 trips of some boxes in my, like, a small Toyota Corolla, and my parents have a Suburban, so it was a little bit easier to get the stuff in there and packed to just right over here and able to unpack everything. So we did that. It only took a few times back and forth, and then just the point of me saying bye to my parents was just like, all right, you're on your own, basically. And I was like, I accepted it then, but right now I'm kind of just like, I'm still almost numb to the fact that I'm by myself. Like, I feel like I'm on vacation kind of, but I'm not. So it's really weird, and it's like, like I said, it's a weird concept to kind of like grasp. But like I said, probably within a few weeks, I'll be able to actually like wrap my head around everything, because my setup's here, everything's here. I mean, I just went grocery shopping like for the first time by myself a few days ago. I had to call the internet place because I wanted to get a little internet upgrade, and they were like, all right, what's your name? Like, it's just like these things that you don't think about that your parents like have done for you for so many years. It's kind of just like you have to do it. So like, I know I'm like 19, but my stepmom would like do my laundry, and they would pay for like the bills for the internet and for the water and for the like heating and for electric, and they would do, like I said, laundry. They would go grocery shopping. They would pay for they would pay for everything basically, and do almost everything. They would cook dinner, and now I'm kind of just stuck in this spot where I'm just like, well, I went grocery shopping and I got a lot of microwavable stuff and a lot of frozen stuff, which probably isn't the best for you. But I was kind of just like, I don't know how to make food. My parents made my food for like 17, 18 years of my life, and I don't know what I'm doing. So a lot of the money, I'm definitely going to have to learn how to cook, because going out to eat and getting like frozen foods isn't good for you, and of course not really the best on price. And you can get a lot more bang for your buck if you just buy the different things that you need and of course make your own food. So right now, sitting in this room, kind of just looking around, I'm like, yep, this is my place now. I'm gonna go and put up some posters, because it's kind of like the walls are white, and it's like really almost feels like a prison. But then again, it's my very own place, and I'm really excited to actually be here and get like these videos out to everybody, and of course just have an own space and an own place to do really anything that I want to. So anyway, guys, if you want some more updates on this, on my life, on different things that I upload and stuff like that, you can go and subscribe to my channel. It's actually not Aaron FPS anymore. I mean, I still have that channel. But if you want to see like live update videos and story time and a lot of different things that I do, I made a new channel. It's called BreakTheInternet. I'm sure Tristan will leave a link down in the description for you guys to go ahead and go check out that if you wanted to. I mean, you don't necessarily have to. I mean, if you don't like me, you just wanted to see his first video, and that's great. But anyway, guys, I mean, this is really all I had to say about this video. If you're thinking about maybe moving out soon, just know that, I mean, it's a really great experience. It's a once in a lifetime experience, but you also need to take into consideration the amount of money that it's going to take, because I'm kind of just like sitting here and thinking about all the money that's going to have to be going every single month, and I'm like, no, it could be used on so much cooler things. But that's the way of life, and I had to do it. So anyway, guys, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to this channel, GhostSickness, as well as my personal Break the Internet, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.